the shots start going off. The lady you're with is screaming. It's absolute chaos. And at one point, you had to look back and seen how bad he was shot. I'm sure it was pretty bad. He was shot in the face. What was your first reaction when you first seen him and you seen how bad it was?
That was shocking. How you saying? I haven't experienced nothing like that before, so that it was shocking to me.
Yeah, man. So what was the conversation like when you guys were on the way to the hospital?
Nah, I was doing most of the talking because I was asking for directions.
You guys pull up to the hospital, and what happens then?
Pull up to the hospital, I'm like, my friend been shot. So they come, I got out the car and I ran to I ran to get some help in the hospital and they came back and they got him out the car.
So he couldn't even walk at this point? Was he shot in the legs?
Yeah, he couldn't even walk. They had to help him out the car. And that's how I knew it was that serious. I realized I got shot when I was going to get help for him in the hospital. That's when I realized I got shot.
Okay, so you guys pull up. 50 can't really get out of the car. You realize it's bad. And at a point you feel like you learn that you're shot.
Yeah.
Now, they take 50 into the hospital, and what happens from there? Does he go into surgery?
Yeah, he goes to surgery. I guess you went there. I got my hand stitched up. He went to surgery, I got my hand stitched up.
How long were you in the hospital?
Not that long.
Okay, you get out of the hospital, and do you kind of go check on 50 at this point?
Nah, when I got out the hospital, that shit was crazy. When I got out the hospital, I ain't even gonna lie, I was type traumatized, what the fuck? I couldn't even believe, it was wild people outside, that shit was crazy that day.
Okay, so you get out of the hospital, and you said there was a big crowd around the hospital. And you were kind of, I believe you said you were traumatized a little bit. So what all was that like for you?
It was different. I never experienced no shit like that.
Okay, and I believe he was in the hospital for 13 days?
I don't know how long he was in the hospital. Okay, yeah, probably was. He probably was in there for 2 weeks. I only seen him one time in the hospital.
Okay, and what was that like? Was he awake and everything and doing good?
Yeah, he was awake, but he couldn't talk.
Right, okay, so he had his jaw wired shut from the shot, I take it.
Yeah.
Okay, so he eventually gets out of the hospital, and at what point do you guys see each other again?
I seen him when he moved to PA. I was seeing him.
So he moved away for a while after he got shot?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know what his recovery was like or anything like that?
I know he used to go get the rehabilitation and all that. I wasn't going with him with all that. But when I was coming, I seen the process of him walking with the limp to, him getting better.
Who all was around him at the time when he was recovering, and, who was really by 50's side?
His baby mother I seen, that's what I seen around him. His baby mother, his son. I guess his family,
Did you guys ever talk about the shooting afterwards?
Not really.
Okay. Now, one of the things that his baby mom actually accused him of was only being shot 5 times. And then they said that he changed the number from 5 to 9 because he didn't want to be like Tupac. Is there any truth to that?
I kind of believe that. I kind of believe that. I wasn't in the surgery room with him, so.
Okay. So you kind of don't really know for sure, but
Yeah.
you could believe that. Okay.